Hi everybody, my name is Melissa Miller and I'm in Dr. Ron Johnson's organizational management class. Today we're going to examine two case study analyses. One is on personality, the other one is on organizational culture, and we're going to look at how these two elements impact, what impact these two elements have on the functionality of an organization or a business. I have chosen, the two that I have chosen to speak about both take place in Iran. One is on a bank, the other one is actually on a university. And then both of these studies are actually listed below, and that way you can look further into it if this really sparks your interest. So the first case study that we're going to look at examines the relationship between the big five personality traits, customer satisfaction at a bank in Iran. So I have chosen this case study because of my background in psychology and just my overall fascination with personality. So for those of you who are unfamiliar with the big five personality traits, they consist of openness, which means being open to new experiences and new ideas. Then you have conscientiousness, which is someone who is hardworking, dependable, takes responsibility, and is always striving to find better opportunities to succeed. And then you have extroversion, which most people know is social, talkative, being very assertive, basically the opposite of introversion. Then you have agreeableness, which is someone who is cooperative, trusting, and very forgiving. And then the last one is neuroticism, which is generally somebody who's going to worry a lot and be very anxious. So everyone's personality will lie somewhere on the spectrum. Everybody has a little bit of each personality trait. So for example, you have extroversion, and on the other side of that spectrum is introversion, and everybody will lie somewhere on that sliding scale, basically. So everybody has a little bit of all of them. So in this case study, 80 customers at a bank were questioned, and they completed a questionnaire that consisted of 31 questions. Each question used a 5-point Likert scale. So at one end was strongly agree, the other end was strongly disagree. And then the purpose of the study was to examine the relationship between the personality traits, customer relationship management systems, and the overall customer satisfaction. So there were 6 hypotheses in the study. All but one hypothesis was accepted. So this means that the relationship between customer relationship management systems and customer satisfaction depended on the individual customer's personality. So of the 5 personality traits, the only traits that did not show a positive relationship are extroversion and neuroticism. So it is important to know the personalities of your customers. The customer relationship management systems will gather data to help managers determine how to market their organization and who their customers are, and just the personalities of their customers and how to handle that and basically establish an organization catered to these specific customers. So I'm running out of time, so I'm going to go through the next case study fairly quickly. This next case study evaluates the effect of organizational culture on the successful execution of university strategies. And university strategies basically is also known as strategic planning. There are 4 dimensions of organizational culture that is examined in this specific study. They are power distance, meaning the extent to which members of a society accept the inequality of the power distribution. Then you have uncertainty avoidance, which is simply the way a society has learned to deal with the uncertainties. And then you have individualism, which is how much a person is expected to function independently in a society. And then masculinity, meaning violent social relations, which is the opposite of femininity. So to gather this data, the researchers also used the 5-point Likert scale. 119 questionnaires from the university managers from across the country of Iran were used. The results show that power distance influences the effectiveness of university strategies, meaning that powerful individuals are respected, and the staff believe that these individuals are right, and they have the right to decide, make the decisions for the organization, for the university, for the future. Uncertainty avoidance also showed the influence of effectiveness, which means that there are less innovative ideas within this university system. And then individualism also influences the effectiveness execution of the strategies, meaning that the effectiveness of strategies will actually decrease the more individualism increases. So Iran is a more collectivist culture and collectivist community. So they rely more on that than they do the actual individualism. And then finally, masculinity does not show that it influences the effectiveness execution of strategies. This means that there's more equal masculinity and femininity at the universities in Iran. So that's basically because more females, more women are becoming educated and working in higher education and post-secondary. So there you won't see that a big distribution there. So this information about the organization's culture is important to just understand, because this could have a major impact on the employee's performance and satisfaction at the university. So you just need to know the personalities, the culture, and really know what the organization is all about and who you're marketing towards to have a better functioning organization or a business. So I hope you enjoyed this video on personality and organizational culture in Iran and the impact that these two elements have on the functionality of a business or an organization. And if you have any questions, let me know. Other than that, have a great day.